Gmanní díobh a chuoine uaisle agus bhar fáilte ras chuig an ganéal. Hello again everybody, and you're very welcome back to another episode of Seanfhocal na Seachtaine. So this is number 2, second one out of 52. So let's get a start. So our Seanfhocal for this week is Bíon blas ar a mbeagán. Bíon blas ar a mbeagán. So let's take a look at this and break it down a little bit. Okay, so first word, bíon. Bíon. So this is a form of the present tense of to be. The present tense verb to be has two forms. There's tá, which is probably what a lot of people are familiar with, and then there's also bíon. And bíon is used for things that are regularly true, and tá is used for states which can change. So if you're speaking about the weather, for example, on Amshir, you'd use tá, like tá an Amshir go dona fi láthir. The weather is bad at the moment, because it can change. But then if you were speaking regularly about, say, the weather at this time of year tends to be a certain way, you could say bíon an Amshir, and then whatever you want to say. The weather does be. This present habitual form to be has been kind of literally translated into Hiberno English as does be. So you'll still hear this in the English of people living in Ireland, and it's a direct translation from this habitual present tense of Irish. So we're talking about something that is true and kind of continues to be true. And the next word we have is blas. Blas is focal firinskennach. It's a masculine noun meaning taste or flavor. And having a look at the second half. Okay, this is a simple preposition as opposed to our ones that involve two words. You'll often see this word translated as on, and I believe if you look it up in an Irish English dictionary, that probably is the main translation it'll give for it. But to be honest, a word like this has so many different potential translations into English. I'd recommend not kind of tying yourself to just thinking it's only one, because depending on the context, you could translate it as on or in or even at, because it's used with times, for example, where in English we'd say it's at 3. In Irish it'd say trí o'clock. So don't kind of limit yourself in thinking it only means on. Just kind of accept in your head, okay, it's as a simple preposition, and it can be used in various different circumstances in Irish, as opposed to only meaning on, being equivalent to on in English. On, the next word, an, the definite article in Irish. And it's worth noting that Irish doesn't have an indefinite article, so there's no a or a in Irish. If you want to have the same effect, you just don't have to say anything. So example, mála means a bag. So yeah, if you want to say a bag, you just say the word mála, and it's implied it can either mean just bag or a bag. And as in this case, going back up, bíon blas ar an, since we've got a simple preposition followed by our definite article, the following word gets eclipsed. So eclipsis happens on the following word. That means that an extra letter is added in front of the first letter of that word, if possible. So in this particular case, you can see after edon, we've got beagán. And if we're going to eclipse beagán, the letter that eclipses B is M, the letter M. So instead of being edon beagán, it becomes edon miogán. Bíonn blas miogán. So as far as goes the focal, beagán is again focal fidinchganach atá. It's a masculine noun, and it means a little or a few. And yeah, I've just noted here, you can also use it as an adverb. So an adverb being something that describes a verb or even an adjective. So uaisle beagán, lower it a little bit. Uaisle beagán, or beagán aisteach, a little bit strange. So putting it all together, bíonn blas miogán. So it's like translating it literally, there does be flavor miogán, on the few or on the little, or to kind of rearrange it, what's few is tasty, or what's little is tasty. So it's to be honest, there's a lot of different translations you see of this in English depending on the source, but once you can kind of get your head around the meaning of the Irish, you kind of get a sense of it, of what it's trying to say. But you'll see various translations from less is more, a little of anything tastes good, a little is tasty. So I think on the next slide I've got some from the main Irish dictionaries, showing how they've translated into English. So up in FGB, folklore Gaeilge Béarla, O'Donnell, bíonn blas miogán, they have it translated as a little is appreciated. Folklore.ie is enough is as good as a feast. Bíonn blas miogán. Or a little of what you fancy does you good. And from the book I originally took the screenshot from, bíonn blas miogán, is the smaller the sweeter, or there is taste on what is scanty. Scanty, not being a too common a word in English these days, but it means something that's rare or there's not much of. So bíonn blas miogán. You can kind of it's easy to understand the Irish, I think, but it's actually hard to translate it into something English that sounds quite natural. So yes, there we have it. Bíonn blas miogán. So you can use this whenever you're talking about something that's enjoyed best when it's in small quantities, and that is probably true with a lot of things in life. So yes, hope you've enjoyed this lesson, and I hope you can get some use out of this phrase, bíonn blas miogán, and I'll be back next week with another one. So, go míle maith agus slán go fóill.